allow WE time to get into the mid game on a strong note.
Now, I made an assumption that that Rumble was going to the mid lane, but it isn't. Crazy going to be taking the Rumble up and missing head back to base, and that means that this first Drake will go the way of Rogue Warriors. And with the Drake off the board,
I don't think anyone really wants to get moving too much, although as I say that, Beishang.
Lei doesn't get rooted, but he will get knocked up anyway. That's going to be first blood going the way of Beishang. Over as well. 4 members strong for Rogue Warriors, but the same can be said for World Elite.
Crazy's got that TP though, equalizes up.
Oh, hook lands straight onto Jiameng. That's going to be massive. Equalizer only onto 1, it's not enough. Drag it through it. 1,500 gold behind. I suppose they do.
Just turret plates.
Lei looking for the hook, gets it onto Missing. There's a flayback. Missing taking a lot of damage, but actually he's pretty tanky right now. Wuji's in trouble because the TP coming through from Crazy. Wuji's low. There's the World Ender. Fate's Call pulls out the Tom Kench. Infernal Chains won't get the pullback. Teleport used here for WE.
It gets the tower though. This is the play. If Crazy's going to commit his teleport for the dragon, well then WE can make the play.
Though? Does it get the tower though? Hook doesn't land from Lei,
Morgan.
and Morgan turns it around. That's a stopwatch to ruin his day. Wuji survives as well. Morgan completely denied. And now it's Ruby's turn to go big.
Yeah. I'm setting up to be in great shape, and looks like we're going to play onto Ruby.
He doesn't look... Oh, maybe he is in great shape. Huge damage. Beishang gets pulled on out by Missing. They need reinforcements. The squad is arriving, but Missing's in trouble. Morgan gets exhausted. Missing goes golden, saves his own life. Beishang gets onto Wei Yan. How did that turn around? Ruby, still full HP, by the way, as Wuji comes in onto the play as well. They're going to go into Jiameng. He's going to get grounded and taken down. Ruby, reward we were talking about before that was in favor of WE, is no longer. This turret will go down. 300,000 HP remains though. Missing going to be trying to deter the engage. Crazy has the equalizer. Cataclysm goes down. There's the hot pot into the fight, but huge damage onto the side of Ruby. Wuji gets the Fate's Call off to keep himself alive, to keep his support alive. But ultimately, it's WE that win the fight.
Teacher Ma says, hang on, you've been talking too much about Ruby. I'm the mid laner you need to watch.
Herald is weird because you can charge it with Urgot to deny things. Speaking of denying things, Morgan wants the tower, but Ruby will not let him have it. The minions are still going to finish the tower. Morgan is cackling all the way. That is really the strength of Senna, right? If you don't get onto her initially. Oh, no stun comes through. Cataclysm is there. Jiameng gets flayed on down, and the kill goes to Ruby. Missing flashes away, but there's a lot of damage to follow him on up. Oh, the thick skin, though, is magnificent. So is the pierce. Beautifully done by Wuji.
Now Rogue Warriors can start to push on towards this mid lane turret, and Crazy held on to his ultimate, refrained from using the equalizer, so if anyone comes to approach them, they can try and make a play. But WE say, we don't want anything to do with that. We're looking at your bot lane turrets.
Oh, yeah, and the Herald. This one is going to be effective as it moves on in towards the inhibitor tower here. And with it, Diana, you're going to be able to burn through that. Fantastic trade from
out of the river so they can go towards this dragon.
I mean, the minions might take an inhib on their own there. There is a massive wave, but a knock-up goes down. Cataclysm there as well. Big damage coming out from Ruby. Dawning Shadow not going to do all too much as the Lantern pulls him to safety. Beishang gets onto Wuji in the back line, but he kites away for his life. No, Void Rush finishes him. Ruby's still alive, but Morgan takes the kill as Jiameng helps him out. Beishang in the back line, helped by Morgan. Can he finish the kills though? Wei Yan flag and drags back on out. There's a Lantern to pull him to safety. Crazy finished the rest of the squad off, and Morgan trying his best, but his whole squad has gone down, and now it would be burnt to a crisp by Crazy trying to finish this kill off. Wei Yan should be able to get a flag and drag here. The knockup's there. Crazy will be able to finish the kill. No, Wei Yan wants it for himself.
They still do need to get down towards the bottom side, though. You can see the pings onto the inhibitor. That could be taken, as he said, Munchables, by these creeps. I want to see the health on it. There it goes.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Minions alone. And you mentioned the pressure early in that bottom lane will be important. Literally just minions alone take an objective. Everything is on the side of WE.
Minions are... I want to see Morgan down on this bottom side because he's the one with teleport. Oh, hang on.
Beishang caught out. Cataclysm goes down. Oh, Lei with a beautiful hook. Teachama could be in trouble here. Goes in for the moonfall. It's huge. The wombo combo. This is how you turn a game around. WE, they want the fight, and they can have it with a cherry on top. That's going to be... And I love how we saw the Cataclysm from Wei Yan. We saw the hook from Lei, and the whole side of WE were like, I don't know if you want this one, guys.
Put more attention towards the middle. Plex and Teacher Mob.
To get rid of this cannon as well. The Baron buff going to be used on a couple of these tier 2s. Not too much gained with this buff from the side of WE, but that's because they already had an inhib in the bottom side.
That inhibitor is going to be respawning in just a few seconds as well. So WE can push in this wave mid, then take the tower just off the back. You can see it's going very low.
Don't know if they're going to be able to finish that one. Missing, though. Very tanky on the front line. Dawning Shadow doesn't towards the Dragon as WE, they want to rush this objective down. There's going to be a hook. That's going to be a find onto Teachama. That's so huge. And now on towards the Dragon as well. Missing, caught in a Cataclysm. Flashes over the wall, gets a little heal from Jomung, but he won't be able to get away from Crazy. Gets him shut down, and that's 13-9 now. Dragon and Soul Point here for Rogue Warriors.
Beishang needs to make the steal. He's 2 levels up, but can't get into the pit.
No chance.
Rogue Warriors. WE are not in position.
Confidence call coming through here from Rogue Warriors. They say we can just rush this one down. We've got a Cassiopeia.
And a
We've
Callista.
got the Rend as well, and they're going to be able to grab the objective. Beishang, though, with a stopwatch, will be able to get himself out. There's a Moonfall onto 4, but just doesn't really have the damage. Teachama flashes away, gets saved up by Missing as well. Cataclysm to keep this fight going. Extended Brawl coming on through as everyone trying to get onto Wei Yan. Flashes away to safety. Equalizer across the team. Crazy's found the backline right here. Jomung goes down. He'll get one onto Missing as well shortly. Teachama can't do anything. And Beishang just crawls away on the back of the fight.
Power through WE, and now through the base.
This might just be game. We'll have to wait and see. 20 seconds on some of these death timers. It depends on how the next fight or so goes. Beishang wants a flank. He doesn't have his GA available.
No.
Oh, what a hook. We said it was Hook City. And Lei living up to it. I said they might snowball. And if Beishang's going to kill himself, that's the way it's going to go. Now on towards the Nexus Towers. There's a Diana, there's a Moonfall. Is the damage going to be there? I don't think it is. Jiaomong on his own can't save the day. Missing, won't be able to block the damage. The Nexus will fall here. Equalizer, a couple more kills just as a cherry on top. But Rogue Warriors take game number 1.
The way that it's currently working out. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I was going to say go with the Jarvan. You can try and lock down this Azir, although there is still some flexibility there to try and escape. Or even just Ruby's pushed in mid as well, so you should have Azir roam first here.
Here we go. Wei Yan wants to go for the fight here. Ruby has been found out, and he's pinched it between 4. Nice flash from him, but he's first blood anyway. Missing gets away with his own life. Wei Yan falls. He's meant to be the early skirmisher, well, but didn't want to go for the smite onto the Krog. Now look at this, already a Demolish proc going to come through from Missing, but the answer is there. Crazy going to go for a TP. No, it was Ruby actually, but Wuji's the first target. Might end up going down. There's a kill for Jomung. It will be traded though. This will be one surely gifted over to Ruby.
Well, they're going to be able to have it pretty handily with Zhang Wuji not able to push out the wave fast enough.
Beishang going to be very happy about that one. Grabs that for himself. Already has, we're talking about Lantern though. Pulls Jiaomong to safety. Fight in the jungle, Equalizer comes on down, and suddenly the Ragnarok is nowhere near enough.
Another stack going over to Beishang. I didn't see it, but at this stage, Crazy.
Oh, this could be bad news for Rogue Warriors. Here comes the call of the Forge God. Crazy flashes away, but the Mountain Dread will do so much. There's a knock-up, and then picked up by WE. Second one for them.
WE might have been reading the star signs today, though, and said expect new things in your future, because WE definitely taking over this game. 2 dragons now, the Bramble Vest and lane.
Crazy's in trouble. He's in the wrong half of the map right here because both halves belong to WE right now. Beishang comfortably gets away with it. Another play coming out from WE. And do you know what? 3v2 isn't enough. Now, actually, Jomung has to get on out of the fight. Wuji, once again, doesn't quite have the damage. This one will be gifted on over. It's a double kill.
The bottom lane off of the Rift Herald and start to rotate Jomung and Missing around. Although, I'm not sure for Beishang, though, would love to have been able to stack their 6th Kindred mark, but not going to be the case. Gotta look under the tower, though.
Oh, Chains of Corruption. Ruby going to be protected by Lei, Missing on the backline, but actually has to use the Lamb's Respite just to keep the Thresh alive right here. Flay comes on in, Missing will go down first. Crazy flashes back out. That's one pick. Morgan pushes in the top side. Wuji was able to push a lot of minions on through. Finish say, okay, you can have the dragon, you can get to Soul Point, but if you commit too hard, we will take a tier 2. They're going to be going for that one. Beishang desperately trying to finish this dragon off.
Oh, Missing!
Rogue Warriors, they want a pick as well. Missing's going to be there. Gets the lantern for Beishang, but what is the cost? That's the question. Missing stays alive because of the Lamb's Respite. Wei Yan getting so low and will fall in the end. Zhao Meng gets one for himself. He's looking for his second one, but it goes the way of Beishang. And now the chase down. Lei trying to get away. Wu Ji as well.
But thanks to the Lamb's Respite from Beishang, keeps him alive. And even with Ruby trying for this amazing swoop and boop into the back, where Team WE are at their strongest. First items coming through for the likes of Teacher Ma. Zhao Meng has got the plate as well. The Chains of Corruption work wonders in those close quarter combats as well. So WE were pretty happy to take the fights at this stage. The problem is that Rogue Warriors haven't hit the big items for Ruby, where these Azirs...
Morgan happy to be the front line, happy to tank this one up for now. Is the Dragon's health bar getting low? Wei Yan a level below. This should go the way of the Kindred, and it does. That's going to be a Mountain Soul. Now WE, the Kindred mark. This is going to be a tier 2 in the mid lane, though. Here. Down to 2,000. This might just get taken immediately. There's the smite from the side of Beishang. Equalizer onto the team. Rogue Warriors not looking so hot in this fight. It's going to be one knock-up onto just the Braum. WE are going to take everything. Crazy just runs away for his life, but ultimately, there is no escape from this squad. Or maybe there is. Teacher Man just going to be chasing him down to the ends of the earth. The Baron goes the way of WE. The fight goes the way of WE.
Lei with the clutch hooks in game number 1. Missing with the clutch hooks in game number 2. Directly onto Ruby trying to enter into the Baron pit. Sets up the following team fight for WE after securing the Baron. And now they can push through to take an inhib. Won't be the game just yet with Wei Yan, Ruby back up, but Crazy's a little bit longer on the clock.
Certainly does, and if you take a look towards the top side of the map, oh, teleport channeling. Here we go, Rogue Warriors, they're going to make a counterplay. They want to stay in this game. Morgan, you mentioned he doesn't have MR, but that armor is doing work for him right now. Wu Ji can't get through the health bar. He's knocked up. Oh my god, Morgan gets the solo kill. 2v1. Morgan, you're a monster.
He's still
flashes
going.
away. He's got a blast cone. See you later, Rogue Warriors.
Yes.
I've been cheering for Morgan since day number 1. And even on the Ornn.
Because they don't actually know if they're on this objective. Although actually no, that cheeky ward isn't being spotted. No, they do.
They're well aware. There's just nothing. As they move now towards the mid lane. Oh, Beishang is found Crazy on the bottom side of the map. If he can find a kill here, this will be game. Equalizer gets the Elder Dragon. And Teachama there has just about sealed the deal. They move on forward. Chains of Corruption is wide for no reason.
No one saw that. No one saw that.
Zhao Meng with his beer goggles on. But here we go. On to the Nexus Towers now. Wei Yan trying to do what he can, but I don't think there's a whole bunch of much going to happen there. One Nexus Tower falls. Now they're just got to wait for the supers.
WE taking this nice and slow, playing it by the book, not wanting to mess anything up here. And to be honest, it's rightly deserved. It's only 29.5 minutes into this game.
And when you think about WE, their average win time so far this season is 30 minutes and a half. Morgan has been caught. The redemption. No, it won't keep him alive. It's too late. Hook goes wide from Missing, appropriately named. And now, as the inhibitor falls, let's see. They've got 30 seconds to end this one to be exactly on average here. Lei walks away with his life. Beishang has to back away. He was tanking the tower there. It's an Azir tower. Crazy comes on in. Beishang flashes for his life. Zhao Meng gets a lantern out to safety, but look at Teacherma. He's doing absolute work. Crazy cannot get on in here. The Lamb's Respite to bait him in. The emote on top of it as well. There's nothing you can do, Crazy. The inhibs respawned just to frustrate them, but with the minions here, getting a 3-game series. Either record I'm happy with. They're going to get the Baron. Rogue Warriors would fight tooth and nail at every single objective. That's how they got their win. It's not really been the same here in game number 2. Here we go, though. Nice little block there on from the side of Lei. We'll be able to walk away with his life. Equalizer onto Wei Yan. This might just be the fight. Oh, that's going to be a huge arrow coming on through. That's going to be game for sure. Nice little kill comes out from the side of Zhao Meng, and it opens this game wide for the side of WE. Ladies and gentlemen, they've done it. They've broken their own curse. We're going to go to game number 3.
Team W. Yes, they are able to make the plays. See how these trade patterns go.
Oh, can't dodge that one. Lei gets pulled on in. The Aftershock procced, keeps him tanky. The Ignite ticking away. Double up, doesn't need to come through because Zhao Meng flashes for the ult. By the looks of things, and that's one of the strengths of having the Kalista in your roster as well. The Rend does mean that you are...
So they're giving up turret, but still want to take the fight at Dragon with a faster back timing and more items in theory.
Dragon has been started. Damage onto Missing from the side of Ruby. Wei Yan maybe can find a steal. They're going to pull the Dragon as far away as possible. In he goes. Wei Yan wants the smite. Beishang's not going to let it happen. Great to have to try and deal with the Fate's Call keeping Thresh safe, the Lantern keeping Kalista safe. Taunt onto Ruby though. Good amount of damage going to be going on through. Missing has been pulled into the death realm by Crazy. Can the rest of the team do anything while this is going on though? Because no kill will come through onto the support. Crazy has to flash over onto the red buff. Morgan now the one that's going to be caught. That's going to be a chain coming out from him. Hero's entrance as well. Missing gets a kill in this fight somehow. Cataclysm gets on in. Taunt lands though, and he can't go anywhere. Xiaomeng with another one. And WE cannot be stopped.
Zhang Wuji got an imp.
Coming out from Beishang and from Missing. But the Herald coming on through. Xiaomeng's going to be here to try and finish this tower off. They won't be able to finish the objective. So Wei Yan gets onto Missing as well. Aftershock will be able to keep him safe for now. Crazy. He wants the rematch. He's going to find this Blitzcrank if it's the death of him. And I don't think it will be for now. Bullet time, but Crazy pretty much invincible at this point. Nice kick comes out from Beishang. Keeps himself alive as well. Now onto the likes of Wei Yan. Wei Yan as well, sorry. Xiaomeng does have the damage to finish that kill off. Morgan going to get the credit.
The
nice taunt comes through, and it's a double kill now. Ruby can't escape, and suddenly what looked to be even goes all the way in favor of WE. 4
kills on this Misfortune now as well. Xiaomeng is in the perfect spot to take
on the Misfortune to be 4-0-2 at this point in the game, just to be sweeping up through all of these fights. Yeah, 3,000 gold lead for themselves. Now a Drake to boot. That's going to be 2.
A lot of situations, Ruby is the win condition here. Can they get Misfortune out of the fight?
Morgan's been found though. Bellow's Breath will stop him getting hooked, but it won't keep him alive for very long. And Crazy desperately wants some kill credit this game. Deciding they don't want to go for the top lane tower. And it's actually just going to be Rogue Warriors finding
Rogue Warriors can get through these turrets. It could have actually just been a tier 2 for a tier 1.
This is huge if they can catch Xiaomeng. We've been talking about how fed he is, but he 1v1s Ruby. That you can't be seeing that from the side of Rogue Warriors. Nice little juke from Ruby to get back out of the fight. Wuji flashes away from Beishang. Wei Yan's in the back line against Xiaomeng, but he can 1v1 anyone on their team. You can't shut him down. There's nothing you can do about this Misfortune. Missing.
Baron, hopefully going over to them.
Wuji and Lei off on the side. Crazy wants to get on. Missing is a monster. Lei does actually flash out to safety. Death Realm comes on through, but it's onto the wrong player right here. The smite will still be available. Everyone on WE actually very low though. It's going to be the teleport now coming on in as well. One has gone down from the side of WE. Hero's entrance to get out of the pit. Morgan the next time.
Away with the Rend. But Teacher Mod just inches it out.
Speaking of him, he's going to get rooted. Ruby, though, gets knocked up himself. And Morgan, we've seen him get solo kills. He's going to find one onto Ruby. Game 1 Missing with the Hex Flash. He'll find Wei Yan anyway. Why are you walking into that? The jungler goes down. I mean, what do you even say about that one, Dagda?
Missing finds the hook. I mean, I don't know what you expected.
Wei Yan is like a hook magnet. He walks straight on into it. Feels so good to play him. The voice lines are amazing. But most importantly, the presence you can have in a game. And I think rightly so. After you look at game number 1 and 2. Hook goes wide from Missing there. I don't know if you saw that. Ruby jumps forward with the distortion. Xiaomeng wasn't even trying to harass him. Here we go. Hook from Lei. It's going to be Missing going down. Cataclysm denies the bullet time. Fate's Call pulling his team to safety here. Is Wuji, gets Lei back out, hooked from Morgan. Beishang gets to the backline. Hero's entrance, knocks up onto 2. There's a Wei Yan to follow up. And Xiaomeng is not part of this fight right now. The rest of his team still winning out anyway. Crazy is alone, and Beishang finishes that kill off. The damage just isn't there from Rogue Warriors. They can't do anything. Double kill for T-Churma, and now straight onto the mid lane.
That was the perfect fight for Rogue Warriors if it had happened 15 kills ago, where Crazy gets onto Xiaomeng in the back line, but he can't finish off the Misfortune. You get the help coming through from Beishang, while the rest of Rogue Warriors are dilly-dallying with Teacher Man Morgan, the 2 tanky members on this squad.
Poor Lei. He's actually going to use the flash here, but will go down. In the meantime, that's going to be game WE, a convincing game number 3 here to finish off the series. Wei Yan doing what he can, but what he can is absolutely nothing. I couldn't think of a rhyme, but it's going to be the game. 2-1 in the end to Rogue Warriors. Commanding win.